I've had somewhat of a little bit of calamity this evening. I've spent the day filming our rituals and traditions so I could put them together for a nice video for you guys. And I was taking one last little picture and I spilled water on my phone. So I did everything we were supposed to do, threw it in rice, but I took it out again. The rice was stuck in like the earbud port and the charging port. So then my dad and I spent a half an hour vacuuming it out and toothpicking it out. Then I called Apple and they were basically like, well, if you don't want to put it in rice, there's nothing you can do. So I very, very carefully replaced it in rice. But the point is I don't have that footage anymore. Honestly, I had like 2 hours of trouble trying to upload my video last night, which ended up being this morning. And now my phone got water poured on it. I'm starting to suspect that some powers of evil are trying to keep me from putting videos on the internet. And what I say can be said without the footage that I did take, so here we go. We start off the day with a procession and a vigil in front of our sort of local-ish, it's kind of far away, but it's the closest one to us, abortion mill. This abortion mill does abortions on Fridays. Yes, even Good Friday. So all the pro-lifers in the area, or a lot of them, convene with a cross, a large cross carried by strapping young men. And we have a procession all along the road, and they're very busy roads, so lots of people see and witness. And we have a procession all the way to the abortion mill. We say a rosary as we go, and then when we are standing in front of the clinic, then they have a prayer service with hymns and the Stations of the Cross for everybody involved in abortion. That ends at about 12. And from 12 to 3, our family has sort of a quiet time because those are the hours which our Lord hung on the cross. 3 o'clock is our church's continuation of the Holy Thursday Mass, continuing through the Triduum. Something which struck me this time during the Good Friday service, which I had never really thought about before, was the veneration of the cross. We were all processing around, you know, going up the center aisle to go and kiss or genuflect or whatever to this cross, and it really struck me. It was like, we should hate that cross. That cross is the means by which our Lord was killed. He was tortured and hung on that thing for 3 hours, bleeding his life out. I don't want to look at it right now. And it got me to thinking why we do venerate the cross. And of course there's the obvious answer that it was the means of our salvation and it was glorified by our Lord dying on it, and that's all fine and dandy. But there must be something more. Obviously there are philosophical and theological reasons, but I want to know why you guys think that we venerate the cross. But anyway, after we get home from the Passion service, then we shroud all of the images of Jesus in our house, which is a lot. It's a substantial amount of the art in our house. Observe, my own crucifix here is shrouded. Then, of course, we have our mandatory feast again. Food is an indispensable part of Holy Week, as you shall continue to see as I explain our traditions. Even though it's Good Friday and it's supposed to be fasting and penance, and we like fast all day, and that's our fasting part. But then the Good Friday meal is always something special and seafoody, obviously because it's Friday. But my mom usually makes cioppino, but this year we went for a little bit simpler and we just had like squid and clams. Anyway, once I finish this video and upload it, then we're going to watch The Passion of Christ. That's how we end the night and go to bed and think about that and be very sad and try and get ourselves in gear for tomorrow. So that's our Good Friday. Again, if you guys have any traditions, let me know. I'd love to hear them. And also your thoughts about the veneration of the cross, because honestly, bye.